Good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrading.com. It's Friday, 26th of August. This is our weekly recap. It goes out to all my members as well as everybody on social media for free. Guys, if you want to join us, there's a link in the description below, smartoptiontrading.com. You come in here, $25 for the first 30 days, $100 a month thereafter. Cancel anytime. You get trades, flow, ideas, flow, news, technicals, scanners, everything here. A great community to come in, commentary and analysis like this. So give us a try if you'd like. All right, enough of that. Let's talk about this week here as we're on the lows, just off the lows of the day and lows of the week. This week has been a more challenging, difficult week. After this nice big monthly run up, we ran into problems last week and we gapped down on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We pushed back up. Yesterday, we closed strong as we were ahead of Powell, and Powell made his speech and the market didn't like what they heard. Now, let's be fair. Jerome Powell didn't say anything that he hasn't been saying before. The market seemed to think he was going to pivot and change course. So we could see here on the 5-minute chart, we were up and you got this big push down. And what we've done now is going here, it's 1 o'clock. There's 3 hours left to go today. We engulfed this upper range. And right now we're testing this range here, this 409, 408, 409 to 408 area. What you do have here is a little bit of a head and shoulders top that's formed on the S&P 500. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Now, if we break down here below this 408 area, then I would look for a move down to the 50-day. That's the next spot down here at 398.67. Notice the 50-day is starting to accelerate up. To get out of this, we need to break above the 200-day in this downtrend, which are moving together here, which we came into and banged into here back last week. I want to remind everybody of one thing. While I've been very bullish on this market for the last 5 weeks, we are still in a bear market. And that's important to remember. We're not in a bull market. We're in a bear market. We have not recovered our losses yet. So at this point, we're still trading in a bear market. And we don't know, is this a big bull rally in a bear market, or is this the start of a new trend? So we just don't know yet. But at this point, we're under the 8-day, we're under the 21-day. Momentum's been lost. It's time to be out of your short-term long positions and start looking for lower places to buy things back. Outside of that this week, there was a lot to do depending upon the day. And I didn't trade as much as I had in previous weeks. The market this week was a little bit more sketchy, in my opinion. It was just tougher to find the trades I wanted to. The action wasn't there. It's summer. And when it's summer like this, it's very, very slow as well. But come on, guys, help me out here. What were some of the things that were strong all this week? We had energy, had another strong week. We charted that out. Nice big move up here on energy, filled this gap. Another gap up here at 86.17. ExxonMobil was strong. It filled its gap. It's in its gap here. Devon filled multiple gaps. 2 of them now has another gap here at 75.91. Oxy remains the leader. It broke out to a new multi-year high. Just pick your name on this sector. Very, very strong sector in this one. Traded Oxy 4 times on Tuesday. BBBOI had this big ramp, made some money on that but it didn't hold, never got above 16. Meta had a strong week until today, gave some trades in that. Snow after hours, and then 2 days of follow through gave some fabulous trades. China names went nuts, first on the rumor, and then proved today that the US and China have brokered a deal for Chinese companies to be audited in Hong Kong. So you had a huge move in BABA. That was a nice one. JD, Baidu, all these had big runs in them. And what else, guys? What are you guys talking about here? What else was really good this week? My mouse is stuck. Cliff, AA, good part. Solars, yep. The materials, basic materials woke up. Cliff had a big move. Alcoa, X. So there were some things to be had. The solars, CSIQ had great earnings last week and held in well. FSLR with a nice upgrade today, pushed up on a nice 3-day move. Fertilizer stocks, Mosaic, Chris pointing out, right? CF, good calls. So there was a lot of things to do out there that people were playing with in here this week. Sometimes you have to figure out is not just to focus on tech. Sometimes tech's not in play and you just have to look around and look elsewhere. NVIDIA, despite a messy bad report off of guiding down, pre-guiding down, guided down again, yesterday bounced back but has engulfed that candle. So the semis remain a little bit weak. So I'll do charts on Sunday. Bottom line here is this is a time to be a little bit cautious. Remember, we're going into a holiday week next week. We have a full week next week that the market's going to be slower and very slow, especially the end of the week. Next week's a 3-day weekend for me. It'll be 3.5. And I hope you're all doing great. So link in the description below if you want to join us. Everybody have a fabulous weekend. Members, I'll catch you in the room bright and early on Monday morning.